Yeah, thanks, Sue. It's just tremendous. Think about it. I've got a walnut crusher here, and we've got 5 walnuts, and Sue's told me that 5 walnuts is the daily serve.
That's it.
I haven't used this crusher. Here we go.
You got to hold
Something happened to it. But while we're attempting this,
yes, or 9 walnut halves,
oh,
equivalent,
so you've got
30
the
grams.
walnut halves on there.
That's a good amount to aim for every day.
Yes, it's like brain food, isn't it? Because
Absolutely.
the walnut bits are... I'm going to... Look, there it is, folks. It's coming out here. But here's a beautiful, perfect half.
Yes.
And you did this exquisitely before the program. It just looks like a little brain, doesn't it?
And similarly to the brain, James, walnuts contain 72% of their fats as polyunsaturated fatty acids.
That's the good fat.
Yes, and it's the fat that enables messages to get through in the brain, which is why the brain is so high in PUFAs.
And they're also stacked with polyphenols?
Polyphenols, yes. You've probably heard about polyphenols in fruits and vegetables, but did you know nuts are loaded with polyphenols, particularly if you leave their pellicule on, that's the outer brownish skin, and walnuts in particular have twice the amount of polyphenols of any other nut.
What's going to happen to me because I ate it?
Your blood vessels will relax more, your blood pressure will be benefited. Your blood glucose levels can improve if you eat nuts with another carbohydrate food, and definitely it's going to help to lower your cholesterol level. But the area I'm particularly interested in at the moment, James, is the brain.
The memory.
The memory. And many studies, particularly the ones looking at the Mediterranean diet, if you eat nuts as part of a plant-based diet, such as the Mediterranean diet, they have shown that walnuts can improve your memory and your thinking. So your cognition, and they've also shown, seems to be,
just have to crunch it.
that they may actually prevent or delay the onset of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and other types of dementia. Yeah, so I'm particularly interested in nuts because of their benefits for the brain.
But walnuts are just so fantastic.
They are, they're so versatile.
Yes, now what I'm really keen on is Sue's husband. What's his name?
Nicholas.
Nicholas!
Yes.
He cooked this beautiful walnut sausage. Walk us through the sausage.
He did. So instead of giving kids sausages made
sauce.
from...
He won't mind.
Go for it. Made from junk food, why not make them from walnut meat? So you can grind up your walnuts and add some other goodies and season them, and makes a beautiful sausage roll that adults and kids love alike.
Delicious.
Delicious. It is, it is. Now, there are some other ways that you could eat walnuts that don't often strike one immediately. But for example, in the Middle East, they make this gorgeous dip called muhamra.
Oh, wow. Show me
Hummer is just there. It looks orangey, and that is made from lots of ground walnuts. It's full of walnuts and beautiful roasted red capsicums. It's garlic. It's got seasoning.
Can I try some of that?
Yes.
From Syria.
Yes, have a dip of that.
Can I tell folks while I was laughing? Nicholas did not follow Sue Rad's approved recipe. It was a little bit dry, folks. To get the right recipe, you need to go to SueRad.com, check out the recipes and find out what's here. It's coming up in the cookbook.
It is coming up shortly in the cookbook. So if people want foodie tips and nutrition tips, feel free to subscribe to the newsletter, because when the cookbook becomes available, we'll let you know.
I'm going to try this from Syria.
Try the Muhammad.
Cheers, Nicholas.
Gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. They put tears in my eyes.
What do you think? It is
very
so
nice.
robust in flavour, and it is a fabulous way to use lots of walnuts. But besides dips and things like that, if somebody popped on over to your place for a hot drink or something, instead of opening up a packet of biscuits, why not give them walnuts with dates?
It's a snack.
We've mentioned some of these ideas before, but you can stuff fresh medjool dates with anything, including beautiful fresh walnuts. Now that looks so much more attractive, and it's so much better for you than those jolly biscuits that are highly processed. They're an ultra-processed food full of all the nasties. So that's another delicious thing.
Very nice.
Finally, James, I want to show you something that they do in the Mediterranean, particularly on the island of Crete,
this is the
to eat walnuts. Yes. Okay. What they do when it's a really hot day, they have a small amount of yogurt with walnuts on top, and they drizzle just a small amount of beautiful thyme honey. And this is so delicious. You could serve this up as dessert when guests arrive unannounced.
Sue, you always make me smile when you come on the show. Sue's releasing a cookbook very shortly. Do go to SueRad.com, find out when the cookbook's coming out, and can I try this now?
Absolutely. You'll love the recipes. Good for you, and with lots and lots of flavour.
I can't stop.
It is delicious, isn't it?
Thanks, Sue. Thanks, Nicholas. Beautiful.